The truth about Christmas. At this moment the world is celebrating Christmas. What shocks me is what I see in the media. Pastor wishing Merry Christmas and celebrating with their member. This feast is an abomination and mockery to the Lord. Either we are serving the Lord or we are Satanists serving the evil one. It's abnormal to see men of God in the media celebrating and wishing people Merry Christmas, even people that seems to be in communion with me. I was stunned to hear them wishing me Merry Christmas. What do a child of God have to do with Christmas? I am appalled to see Christmas tree inside big churches. This is confusion. It's unacceptable. The living churches of Jesus Christ will never celebrate the pagan holiday of Christmas. I am a former Satanist and I want to talk about Christmas tree. This is on the basis of what I saw and experience in the parallel dimension of Satan. I want to reveal some truth about Christmas tree. I see Christmas trees erected in many houses and in public places. People don't understand what is really behind that tree. The issue is that the world and the church is failing to go into research and find out the root of this tree. Modern church just follow the custom and tradition of the world, without questioning their origin. Every year people celebrate Christmas, the so-called birth of Christ, but is this feast about the birth of Jesus Christ? In truth, Christmas is not the birth of Jesus Christ, but the birth of unconquered Son God, called Sol Invictus. The devil is really cunning and people are under the power of the dragon who seduced the whole world. The Bible speak absolute truth when it say that the whole world is under the power of the evil one, for the whole world is celebrating Christmas, the birth of the unconquered Son God called Sol Invictus. For every year on the 24 and 25 of December the Son God is reborn and the world is celebrating the birth of Sol Invictus Renaissance. This rebirth of the undefeated Son God usher cursed and destruction. You may not see these destruction with your eyes, for what the enemy does will not strike in the yes. But since you have opened a doorway of your life, the enemy will enter and attack areas and aspect of your life. This feast of Christmas give legality to Satan in the homes of the believer who celebrate the pagan tradition. This rebirth of the Son God is a conspiracy against the world of men. It's all about manipulation. I remember when I met Satan for the first time in the pandemonium world, he told me, every man and woman on the earth is in my hand, except this little group of Christians. When I came to Christ I realized that when I was in the world the devil could have destroyed me. My dear, when God children erect these Christmas tree in their homes, they are erecting pagan altar in their homes. Take note my dear, Christmas tree is an altar, and all over the city people in celebration of the rebirth of Sol Invictus the Son God. I told you that the rebirth of the Son God is a global visitation of the enemy to the world, where he caused destruction to the lives of those who are celebrating, and those who have erected the altar of Christmas tree. My brother, when you build this altar by erecting the Christmas tree, you will surely be visited by the evil one for your own destruction. You won't feel anything when you are visited, but he will destroy areas of your life in silence, and you will see destruction later. This is because you have entered into a covenant with the devil, and you have erected the altar of Christmas tree in honor of the undefeated Son God. Many people get into covenant with demon without realizing it. They are celebrating an evil god eating food offered to demon. They are giving legality to the devil over their lives because of covenant. This Christmas tree is actually a representation of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. I can afford to say that the Christmas was in Eden, the garden of God. That is why in the Christmas tree they are pomegranate fruit, which is the image of the fruit of the tree, eaten by Adam and Eve. These are coded and subliminal message. Thus the Christmas tree is all about the sin of Adam and Eve. Satan coded message with the Christmas tree is that we are doing now what we did then with Adam and Eve, causing men to rebel against God. Their mission is to deviate men from the will of God. This Christmas tree represent the tree of good and evil. I was living with Satan in the unseen world and I can tell you that this Christmas tree is Satan in our homes. The tree that caused the fall of men and through which death has entered. The devil has turned the tree of good and evil to the Christmas tree, which is the rebirth tree, or nativity of the unconquered Son. This is the rebirth of the Son God and the visitation which is a mission of Satan towards the inhabitant of the earth. In conclusion, you must understand that this tree is the representation of Lucifer. He is hiding behind this tree. When you erect this tree in your home, you have opened the door of your house to Lucifer. The erection of Christmas tree is similar to the sealing of covenant. Now you are just venerating Satan in your home when you celebrate this feast. The Christmas tree is an altar, and when you celebrate this tree you are performing a ritual. Notice that Christmas tree is always placed in crossroad, intercession and roundabout, because they are evil altar identifying Satan. When you hear about roundabout, crossroad and intercession, these are geometric form where altar are set up. The other aspect of Christmas tree is that it has the shape of a pyramid, yet the pyramid represent Lucifer, the god of height. You said in your heart, I will ascend to the heavens, I will raise my throne above the stars of God, I will sit on the mount of assembly in the far reaches of the north, I will ascend above the tops of the clouds. He said, I will raise my throne above the height on top of the mount of the north. This shape of Christmas tree also represent the Tower of Babel, built in opposition to God. The idea to build the Tower of Babel is Masonic. This is why all these skyscrapers are built by Freemason. Beloved, I want you not to be ignorant, because in the infernal realms of Lucifer, we had a yearly calendar for celebrations and feasts. One of them was in honor of a fallen angel that is an ancient god named Sol Invictus. We were gathering in celebrations every year on the 25th of December with this fallen angel called Sun God, unconquered. I strongly urge Christians to wake up and not to take part in pagan practices that will unite them with demons and open gateways for the kingdom of the enemy. In the kingdom of darkness, every demonic celebration or festival is represented by pentacles, and there are particular rituals, practices and instruments allocated for it. A pentacle is an amulet used in magical evocation, generally made of parchment, paper or metal, on which the symbol of a spirit or energy being evoked is drawn. I want to remind you that the Christmas tree is a pentacle for Sol Invictus, the sun god. I remember after offering Lucifer many human sacrifices, as he was satisfied with me, we had to travel to his residence in the Red Sea. I noticed that while we were flying in hyperspace around the Red Sea territory, I was observing many red lights flashing in people's houses. This is significant for Christians and their houses. If there are items or properties of the devil in your life or in your house, these will give the devil legal right to deploy demons in your house or your life. Every property of the devil in your house and your life will always flash red light in the spirit realm, and when demons see these red flashes, they knows that they have legality to operate in your house because their properties are in your house or in your life. That night as I was flying with Lucifer around the Red Sea, I noticed that many houses were flashing light because of the Christmas trees in them. These Christmas trees were pentacles for Sol Invictus and the properties of the infernal kingdom of darkness. Properties of the kingdom of darkness could be pornographic stuff in your computer, items containing demons, Christmas trees. Christians must clean their houses from devil's items because they open the gateways and portals for demons. I want you to know those periods related to pagan holidays and gatherings in the infernal kingdom of Lucifer are characterized by human sacrifices and death, whether it is Halloween, Christmas, New Year's Eve, Carnival, Easter, because these fallen angels always demand human blood. Everything or every move of the devil is always about shedding human blood, and everything that a Satanist do always has for purposes of human sacrifices, because everything in the kingdom of Lucifer is based on human sacrifices. Christmas is not the birth of Jesus, but it is the celebration of the rebirth of the Sun God, and all the gifts that humans offer to one another in Christmas is for the honor of Sol Invictus. Christmas celebration is a gateway for demons to enter and control the lives of those celebrating it. Jeremiah 10 verse 1-5 Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel, thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workman, with the axe. They deck it with silver and with gold, they fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not, they must need be born because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil, neither also is it in them to do good. The painful thing is that ignorant pastors will place that Christmas tree in the church. As a result, believers will be eating food sacrificed to idols. I will advise you not to say Merry Christmas, as this is the veneration of the sun god.
You have heard it all, my dear brothers and sisters. I don't know why you would spend and enjoy the feast of the devil for only 2 days in Christmas celebration and suffer for 22 years just because you enjoyed this festival of the Satanists and devilishness. Christmas celebration is a gateway of demons to enter the lives of the people to steal their blessings and glory from themselves. In the kingdom of darkness, Christmas celebration is one of their highest projections they made in the world to steal, kill and destroy. It's just for 2 days, you say? But you don't know how many blessings and how many gifts will be stolen away from your life. Remember when the people of Israel sinned against God. Instead to walk in the wilderness for 40 days, they went there in 40 years. You might say it is only just for 2 days, right? But lo, see yourself suffering for 200 years. Beware. 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 Christmas is not the birthday of Christ, know this now or never. Shalom from your brothers in Christ, Peniel and Daniel.